welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be discussing The Weight of an Infinite Sky by Carrie La Seur. Let's get it started then. The Weight of an Infinite Sky came out in 2018. That's probably, I think, when I got it, but I'm just a hoarder and I keep all my stuff forever and ever, so I didn't get around to actually reading it until a couple of months ago. The very first thing that I noticed, at least in my copy, is I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it looks like the page numbers are in the same font as they are in the Harry Potter books, so that tickled me. But honestly, that's like the only thing about this novel that tickled me. The reason why I am giving such a harsh review to this book is because, for me personally, in my own opinion, I found it to be so boring from the jump. It was boring and it was really slow. I did not feel like I knew the characters. Like, they were like naming names and I was like, I don't know who these people are. Like, it didn't even for me get like readable, let alone enjoyable, until like about the halfway mark. Like, I was getting close to just DNFing it and like giving it away or something. But I pushed through just because I was like, well, you know, I put this much time into it already, you know. But yeah, I literally can't tell you what happened in the first half of the book because it was just so like slow and confusing that I was just, it's not for me. And yeah, I don't know. I feel so bad, like, oh, I can do better, but I'm no author, but I am a reader, and I did not like to read this book very much. One pro about this book, though, is it does bring visibility to like very real Native American issues. This book is set in Montana, so obviously out west. And in the book, there is a Native population, and to be honest, I don't remember like what they're trying to do. There's like a big company trying to get land from this small town. Honestly, that's all that I could like understand and process of what my brain was able to absorb from this book. But anyways, that has been an issue like from the time that people settled here, that the white men settled in America, you know, between mining, pipelines, drilling, whatever type of thing can make business really boom. Basically, companies have no problem just shitting on the Native community. Honestly, that I have it written in my notes in front of me, and it's worded a lot more eloquently than that. But basically, the concept of displacing a Native American population, leaving them in poverty with little to no resources left, food deserts, like this is not a new concept, and I really did like that this book seemed to have been written definitely with that in mind. I want to set the record straight here, though, not me using the book as a prop, hello, because I don't know what to do with my hands. I think that the writing in the book was beautiful. Like, I think Carrie La Seur, I think that the writing was really good. That part was really digestible, but for me, it was the story that I was like, I don't know, you know, I don't follow. However, I think that could be because it is loosely based on Hamlet, which to be so honest with you, everything I know about Shakespeare, I learned from The Sims 2. The lore that that I know about Shakespeare, I literally learned from The Sims 2. So yeah, there's that. I don't know anything about Hamlet though, except if they didn't mention hemlock, which I don't know if it's just because Hamlet and hemlock sound similar to me, but I do feel like hemlock was like, wasn't that part of Hamlet? Someone got poisoned with hemlock or something. In Weight of an Infinite Sky, horses got poisoned with hemlock, I believe. Hello, it's editing me here, and I just want to say that I did some looking into Veronaville, which is the neighborhood inspired by Europe and Shakespeare and all that. I actually did learn that Hamlet is referenced in The Sims 2. I just never picked that up when I was younger and playing it. And I guess why would I, having never read it or anything like that? But then I also just learned, this is so crazy. I was not going to look into any of this, but I also learned that hemlock is used and referenced in Hamlet. So my kind of ideas were not far off. Okay, bye. And then there were two other really strong sort of, maybe not themes, but like words that I kept picking up on repetitively. So it seemed like tea, drinking tea and making tea was all like, it seemed like it was a big part of this. So I guess my question to anyone watching, first off, do you know anything about Hamlet? Second off, is tea a theme in Hamlet? And also spite. One of my little notes in here said that spite was a reoccurring word, a reoccurring theme in the novel. The main character, which first of all, he's not likable. Like, he's not a likable character, and I was upset that my journey through the landscape of this book was with that unlikable ass main character. And even in the end, like, the character arc, sorry, it just was not like good enough for me. I don't know. There was kind of like a redemption arc, but nah, I don't like him. So then this guy's mom ends up like marrying his uncle, and it's believed that the uncle had something to do with the main character's dad's death. So maybe that's, I'm guessing, the part that is also like borrowed from Hamlet. I don't know. I've been saying, I don't know. Finally, the last thing that I want to mention is that this same author, Carrie La Seur, also has a book called The Home Place that came out in 2014. I really briefly looked into that book because I noticed that there were some repeat characters between the two. Being a reader is so frustrating because, like, I didn't like this book, but I kind of want to read The Home Place now just to see if the stories at all mesh together, because there are a couple of characters that appear in both. So I'm wondering if this is like the Billings, Montana cinematic universe, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I never really, like, I'm not into Westerns, and this is very much like giving that. So, you know, I don't really care. Like, I'm not a girl who likes to read about ranches, you know, or like watch things about ranches on TV. Not really much of a horse girl. So, and maybe my sister would like this. She's a horse girl through and through, so there is that. But yeah, that is all I have to say. Has anyone else in my audience or who happens to stumble across my channel, have you read this? Let me know your thoughts. I'm really interested to hear them. If you want to see more book content from me, please leave me a comment. Let me know. Like, subscribe, you know, the whole spiel that I hate doing because I hate to be perceived, but here we are. If you liked this, please let me know. If you didn't, please also let me know. All right, that's all I have for today. Bye.